Hey, Todd Miller.
Hello, Ryan.
What's going on, man? This is a late night edition. I actually drug Todd out from his evening of fitness and mayhem.
Yeah, and now I'm drinking a lovely black cherry polar seltzer, my favorite.
Yeah, an idea just came to mind. It's something we talk about a lot, and I thought, let's get this out there. And I wanted to pull Todd in. I know we've talked about this before, but Todd, I've got this thing. This is our question.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope people will indulge us, but I think a lot of people are interested in this. What is the true cost of context switching?
Yeah, this is something that I feel like is talked about a lot indirectly, but like the reality of it is it costs money, right? And it's unhealthy. So, I mean, along with it being unhealthy on people that work in a work environment, really force upon them a context switch, you're also losing money because of it.
Yeah, I agree. And I think we can prove that, right? And I think that's been an interesting, people are like, yeah, we know focus is important. And we always run into that. Yeah, we know we should focus, but. All right, let's knock that off.
Is it okay? Can I drink a polar seltzer while we're doing? I never had a drink before.
You can.
Okay.
Well, we used to drink beer on Craft Brewed Agile.
We did. Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. I'll continue drinking my seltzer. You got some good stuff to show us.
Here's what we're talking about, right? So in a lot of in our classes, we'll talk about context switching. And so context switching is when teams are put on more than one product or project. Let's just say project for the sake of ease. This is all based off of Jerry Weinberg's work from the Quality System Management System Thinking's book. Basically, the idea is if we have a team that's on one project, they're 100% focused there. That's where their effort goes. If they're on two projects, they're splitting their effort about 40% each, 20% to context switching. That's a loss, right? That gray box is bad. 3 projects, it's 20% per project, 40% loss, so on and so forth. And a lot of people, we see a lot of eyes gloss over and they say, yeah, we know focus is important, but. And it's like, well, wait a minute. There's a cost here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about that cost real quick, and then we'll get everyone back on with their day. 2,000 hours is approximately what we have in a year, Todd. That's what I've seen in a lot of planning as an executive.
Yep.
40% of that. So let's pretend that we put a person on 3 projects, which I think is pretty typical in today's corporate world. At least that's what I remember. 40% of that is 800 hours per year lost to context switching. That sounds like a lot, doesn't it?
That's a lot of hours. I actually am surprised it's that little. Yeah. I think it's probably more.
It's got to be, right?
Yeah.
But we'll go with Jerry's numbers. I think he was solid here. If the average U.S. employee fully loaded, that's wages, bonuses, benefits, healthcare, everything all in, is typically calculated at around $150 U.S. per hour. That means 120 grand per employee is lost. If you have a team of 10 on a Scrum team, 1.2 million flushed out the window because you're not allowing people to focus on one thing at a time. And those 3 things are not finishing as soon as they possibly could because we have not let people focus. I mean, isn't this wildly expensive, Todd?
Yeah. This goes back to something that we talk about a lot. This is the culture of being busy, right? Everybody's got to be busy. There can't be any slack. So we just put them on multiple things and we're losing a lot of money because of it. And it's causing a lot of angst and it's causing a lot of stress, undue stress, when I think that we really need to concentrate on building in some slack and letting people focus, right? I mean, I think that's true. Wouldn't you say that's probably one of the root causes of this?
Oh, absolutely. It's the myth of 100% utilization. Everyone has to be busy all the time. Idle time is bad time. It's just a crazy mentality because the busier people get, the more things they have in flight, the fewer things we actually get to done. Mm-hmm. And now we can see there's a dollar value just to the time that it takes for people to, all right, I was working on this. Now I'm working on that. Now I'm working on that. Now I'm working on this. That's real. Look at how expensive this is. So between not finishing work and the cost of context switching, we are just burning so much cash.
Well, what about the thing that we can't quantify here is the drop in quality of a person's work. I mean, or do you have problem? I have a terrible time when I'm trying. Let's say you and I are talking on the phone, and at the same time, I'm trying to write an email.
Yep.
Right? Am I good at either one of those things?
No.
And switching that, and now that's a really tough example. And I've done that to you.
I've done it to you. And the email ends up with like 5, thank goodness for Grammarly, because it just corrects all my mistakes. But I mean, I'm making mistakes there. I'm half paying attention to you. And then, then one of my kids asks for, and it's like, stop. All right, Todd, what do you need? All right. Honey, what do you need? Kid, what do you, and it's like, all right, now we've gotten 3 things done. Everybody's happy instead of 3 things spinning and with low quality, no attention. This is so basic, but if you don't take the time to look at the true cost, not just in dollars, but in quality and in mental health, right? I mean, people get stressed I think you nailed it. It's that myth of it's this 100% utilization, everybody busy all the time, full speed ahead, and life just doesn't work like that.
Yeah. Let's just stop it.
All right.
I mean, to some extent, be honest, you and I need to heed some of this advice because we context switch a lot. I think that's something that I want to concentrate on the rest of 2021 is being better at that.
Yeah, this is definitely an improvement area for us. We have a lot of stuff going at once.
Too. Yeah.
But for your Scrum teams, I think this is a great, for all of you out there, look at how busy people are. Look how many different things they're switching to day in and day out. Listen in on a daily Scrum. How many different things are they trying to coordinate and collaborate on? But also look at how many things are getting finished.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to find a lot of interesting information there. Use this video, show them these dollar figures, have that conversation with finance, and see if we can buy people through getting these savings, getting this money back, buy people the opportunity and the right to focus.
Yeah. Love it. Love it.
All right. Thank you for watching. We hope this was useful. If you like what we're talking about, this is some of the stuff we talk about in our professional Scrum Master and Product Owner courses. You might want to join us. Check out the notes for some more information about that.
Hey, let me interrupt, Ryan. I just checked and we just hit 3,000 subs.
Whoa. Awesome. Thank you, everybody.
We're recording this video, literally 3,000 on the button. We're stoked about that.
I never thought we'd get past 1,000, but all of you out there, you're awesome. You've been sharing, you've been liking, been talking about the show. Be sure to like and subscribe and get all your friends to do the same so that number keeps going up and we can keep bringing you this free content. Check out the videos below. The algorithm thinks that those could possibly be useful for you. And you know what? Go forward and have a great day. We hope this information is helpful. We hope you're able to do something with it. And let us know in the comments. What do you think? Context switching. Costly or is just this kind of a theoretical? We'd love to know your thoughts. Until tomorrow, I'm Ryan Ripley. That dude's Todd Miller.
See you.
Later.